Welcome back to HB Unfiltered Sports Talk. Once again, I am brought to you. I have Stiff Brownie next to me.
Hello.
And I'm the Dirtbag. And today's show is brought to you by J3 Supply Group, hose and fitting specialist. Come on down to HB. John's an awesome dude. You're going to love him.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
All right, we got to get into this. I need to do a shout out.
Yeah, let's do a shout out because our intern's not
Rodney. His birthday's coming up.
Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones turning 39 again?
Oh, I don't know how old that fucking guy is, but I can tell you one thing. His birthday's on the 27th, and we are going to rage.
He reminds me of a chick. He parties for a whole month for his birthday. It never ends. It goes into June.
Hey, rightfully so.
Yeah, yes so.
He's trying to age me because I'm so much younger than him, 35.
Yeah. Oh, God, I don't even want to say what I'm turning in August. Damn.
All right.
Whoa. Anyways.
Hey, well, we left the break. What are we talking about? Monaco.
No, not
what
yet.
Do you want to
We're talking about the NHL playoffs real quick. So you already have the Heat, who are the 8th seed in the NBA, coming out of Miami, possibly.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And now you have the 8th seed, which hasn't been done since the 2012 Kings. They are on fire. Florida.
Oh, God.
Florida
They're
Panthers.
So good.
They have a hot goaltender. Sergei is on fire. They're about to sweep the Hurricane, who is an excellent team, other than the Bruins, who got ousted in the first round. So you might possibly, and Florida Panthers are located also in Miami. You might have 2 8 seeds from Miami going to the finals in the NHL and the NBA.
That would be amazing.
That is unprecedented. That's definitely never ever happened.
Well, we've talked extensively about this since the playoffs started. We always said, hey, hot goalie's a hot goalie, and that's how you win.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
That's what the Kings had with Jonathan Quick.
Yep.
You know, he got hot at the right time, and that's what you need.
The Ducks had that as well.
And you need all your players coming together. You know,
sure,
playing well. But
they're an exciting team to watch.
Florida Panthers. I mean, remember, even though they're the 8th seed, they did get Kachuk in the offseason, a great goal scorer from Calgary, which bolstered their team, but they also dealt with a lot of injuries. That's why they finished in the 8th slot. Last year, they were the President's Cup trophy winner. They had the best record and were the 1 seed and lost.
Wow.
So now they're coming back as the 8th seed. It looks like they're going to...
The irony in that is amazing.
Yeah. And then you got Vegas, you know, who's, ever since they were created like 5 years ago, they seem to be in the Western Conference Finals every year, and now they're up 2-0 on... Dallas going into game 3 tonight in Dallas.
How are they able to keep all that talent?
You know,
because it's been long enough to where they should have lost some of it, right?
Yes, but you know what? They picked off of everybody's second line and third line, all the all-stars on 30 other teams. They literally created an all-star team. Well, you know what that gives you? Not only does it give you depth, but it gives you tradable parts. Like, when you want to trade a guy up the 4th line, he can actually be on somebody's second line.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's why Vegas has been able to sustain this.
So whoever that GM is amazing.
Oh, he's rocking it right now.
All right, good. I love that.
So right now you're going to have Florida most likely play Vegas in the finals. Still, Dallas has an outside chance to come back and make it a series. And then looks like it's going to be Miami Heat and Denver Nuggets in the NBA.
Does the Kraken out of Seattle, do they kind of mirror the same thing that the Vegas Knights are doing?
Yeah, you know, they were 1 game away. If they had beaten Dallas in Game 7 at Dallas, it would have been Seattle Kraken versus Las Vegas. Between the two of them, their existence is like 6 years.
So awesome. I love it. I love everything about the underdog story.
That would have been amazing. There's going to be movies all over the place. The Michael Block story, the Florida Panthers story, the Miami Heat story, the demise of LeBron.
I love it.
Oh, God. Hopefully I don't drink too much and have to check into rehab with the Lakers getting swept, by the way. But let's move on to a brighter note. Monaco, the Formula One race is coming up. This is by far the most spectacular race on a piece of land that's, I don't even know what...
It's gorgeous. The racetrack's gorgeous.
I don't even know how much square footage, it's worth like $1 billion every square foot in the track that they're going to be racing on. But all these, we were just looking at pictures. I know we don't have them ready for you. but you just see all these super yachts coming into this small little harbor.
How do you know you're at it's Formula One in Monaco without telling me you're in Formula One in Monaco?
Billionaires hanging out with billionaires and millionaires hoping that they become billionaires, and then there's like us. I just want to get on a boat.
One of the pictures I saw, half the picture was one yacht.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, all right.
You need a panoramic picture on that one.
It's gorgeous. Who do you like winning that?
Verstappen. The Red
He's the
Bull,
man, right?
Dude, they have the best cars. They have the best, pit crew. Perez and Verstappen. It's not like Indy where every car is same chassis, same engine, same dynamics. Like, you're allowed to change the vehicle to your liking in Formula One. That's why I just learned
something right there. I did not know that.
And that's why a lot of people like Formula One. It all depends on how good can you make your engine. That's why IndyCar circuit kind of like stinks. Every single car is exactly the same.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize that at all.
Yeah. So
what makes the Red Bull team so much better than everybody else?
Their car is amazing, and they got they have the best drivers. I mean, Lewis Hamilton, he had his run. He was good for a long time, but his time is coming. He's on the verge of retiring. He can't even seem to win a race, and Mercedes has fallen down. But I will have to bring on a couple friends that are well equipped to talk Formula One, like they know it.
What else?
Well,
I'm asking what else makes Red Bull amazing.
Well, it gives you wings.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yes, it gives you wings.
Plug. Hit us up, Red Bull.
Yeah. Well, need more flavors. Yeah. Anyways, I like Ghost myself. Sorry, Red Bull. Ghost is really good. Orange cream and cherry lemonade. I'm plugging them.
Hey, Red Bull, don't listen to them. We need sponsorships.
Okay, so here's the thing about Monaco, though. As great a spectacle it is, and you just love watching, and you love the cameraman keeps swinging to the hot chicks on the boats.
Avi.
But it is so hard to pass. If you
once you're in the pole position,
if you're in the lead and you got a good car and you don't make any stupid mistakes, you're gonna win.
Awesome.
So that is the one bad thing about it, but who cares? He's really watching.
Now is that Saturday or Sunday?
That's Sunday. Sunday morning early, I think,
awesome.
like 5 a.m. our time, right when I go to bed. So I don't know how I'm going to watch this.
I'll wake you up.
I might have to pull an all-nighter. But I got Verstappen and Perez in Monaco. Now let's go to the Indianapolis 500, where every car is the exact same. Now this course, you can definitely pass one another. It's a monster, the Brickyard. So I'm going with Scott Dixon. That's who I think's going to win it.
He's always good. I always have a soft spot for Helio.
Oh yeah,
because he always seems to be
he's a crowd favorite.
He always seems to be there. Yeah, he always seems to be there.
Yeah, starts climbing up the cage.
And he was Dancing with the Stars or something like that.
Oh yeah, Helio, Castronoves.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Indy 500, big racing weekend. So, for all the people that love racing and just watching cars go around and drink the whole time while you root on your favorite car, you're gonna love it.
I love it. And so both of those are on Sunday?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we go 5 a.m. with Monaco, and then we are basically the Indy is on
noon. I think it's around noon. I think
beautiful.
It's around noon, or it could be right after that at 9 a.m. Actually, it's probably 5 a.m., 9 a.m. Once again, I'm still sleeping even at 9 a.m. I really got to change.
Do you know that the Indianapolis 500, I'll tell you this story, is the only single thing that I ever, planned on watching with my father?
Because he loved it.
He absolutely loved it. He used to tape it on the VHS. If he missed anything, he'd rewind it.
Let me guess. Your dad's favorite driver, Mario Andretti.
I don't think my dad even cared who the drivers were. I think he just loved the girth of the engines and the way they raced and
drinking milk when you win.
All of it. Yeah, I know that my mom was not allowed in the family room.
Oh,
period.
Right.
Yeah, don't bother me. I'm watching some Indy 500.
I got 490 laps to go.
And
get out of here.
And it was the only time that my father would actually drink as well, because he never drank when we were kids, ever.
Oh,
wow. Ever. So he would have like a Coors Light, never Bud Light, always Coors Light.
Even back then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he knew. He knew ahead of time.
He knew.
None of that training fluid.
He had a premonition. Hey, real quick, now we got to switch from racing to a different type of racing. So obviously, Mage won the Churchill Downs, won the Kentucky Derby. A great race, 23 horses racing, right? Great spectacle. Then you get to the Preakness, which I'm going to start calling it now the weakness in Pimlico. Because for some reason, the last couple of years, when I watch this race, everybody bows out except the Derby winner, and then he gets 6 other horses. That's it. 7 horses ran in this race, the Preakness.
Right. But Baffert was back.
Oh, of course Baffert was back. He had 3 of the 7 horses in the race.
Yep.
And how does that happen?
Well, and one of
the guy suspended for basically giving roids to a horse. And
they're all doing it, man. It's like asking Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa not to do roids and put baseball back on the map.
But they don't just suspend you for like one series and then let you play in the next series.
No, he's suspended from the Kentucky Derby. I want to say 3 years.
Well, yeah, the Kentucky Derby. Why isn't he just suspended 3 years from the sport?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So National Treasure, his horse, of course, Baffert's horse,
and the horse that was supposed to win, it ended up he had to euthanize it. It died.
Well, of course he did. Insurance.
No. Like, it was a bad situation. Like, broke its leg, and it was all crazy and running around like a nut job. Probably steroids.
There's so many horses dying. It's so sad.
Where is PETA on all this?
PETA should be all over this. I know they're going to get on that Diamondback player who hit a ground ball the other day and ended up killing a bird. I'm sure they're going to attack him for hitting the bird on purpose.
Probably. That's
like,
what kind of clown world we're in right now.
Like Randy Johnson, he was getting calls from PETA about the bird that he hit. Like, he's like, yeah, I timed it perfectly. You know, that bird tried to shit on me, so I was getting him back.
Oh, Lord.
What are we talking about anymore?
I don't know. People need to stop. This is so crazy. So, anyways, getting back to the horse racing.
Yes.
Bob Baffert was back in it. His horse wins. Mage finished second, right?
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure the money that I won.
No, they third. They went like 1, 2, 3. The three favorites, but I want to say Mage finished third, and it was oh God, I can't think of the. Of course, I put money on Perform because it was a long shot, and I'm greedy.
You know who set the record at the Preakness for the largest winning margin of any horse ever in any of their races?
Oh.
My boy's horse, Herb Prawl, Straight No Chaser, make some money.
Straight No Chaser. Okay, yep. I'm gonna have to remember that to bet on that horse.
I was told that he's working with another guy that's very well known as far as horse studs, and the next horse that he's gonna have is called Running with Its Dick Out. That is a true story.
That is.
I promise you.
Fake news.
No.
Fake news.
No, that's definitely happening. No, that's definitely happening. Herb, make it happen.
How am I not supposed to put money on Running with a Dick Out?
I think it's very...
I'm going to put the house on it.
I think it's very obvious, actually.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Where do people come up with these names?
So Straight No Chaser, he changes jockey, and he is on fire ever since, and he just set the record at the Preakness. 8 horse lengths. The record was 7.5. He was like 8 1/4 or something like that.
Why wasn't he in the actual Preakness race?
I think I don't know enough about horse racing, but I'm under the impression that he's too young, because he's still kind of like a colt or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, so maybe we'll see him next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a great horse, and like I said, he's working with another group studying another horse. I want to say it's a descendant of. Not American Pharaoh, but I'll have to get a fact checker on this. I'll ask Herb and get it for you guys the next time, but he's working on it. But anyways, that's the horse that's actually going to propel.
Running with your dick in?
Running with your dick out, bro. No drag.
Unbelievable.
Hey, now that we started this podcast, I've been touching base on a lot of different sports that I knew absolutely nothing about. I was a horrible horse picker. Yeah. And now I'm great. Because I'm picking Straight No Chaser every single time
and
he's right.
Next week, and we're going to have another show leading up to it. We got the Belmont coming up next weekend.
I'll
Not
find out.
this
I'll
weekend,
find
but
out what
next
race
weekend.
he's on. I'll find out what race.
So remember, Monaco, Indy 500 this week, and then we got the Belmont after that the following week. Oh, and we got the Colonial this week. So go block.
Oh, there we go.
So we got some TV to watch.
All right.
We won't be You know what we won't be watching? The Lakers.
I know. I love it.
No basketball for a whole week if the Heat close out the Celtics, by the way, tonight.
I know. It's so
They don't
good.
play until June 2nd for
Let them all get
game
healthy.
one.
How much time do we have left? All right, perfect. Let's talk a little baseball.
Okay, let's go
Okay.
to MLB.
Here are your hot teams and here are your ice cold teams. The
Yes.
ice cold team is the Oakland Athletics. God, they are freaking brutal.
They're a joke.
You can either take the team playing against them or you can take the over. And if you want to take both,
Yes.
you're probably going to win. You're probably going to parlay it together because the money line
and the over.
Yeah, the money line to the favorite team is so high right now. Take it to the over. Don't waste the money. Get yourself a nice little payday. Baltimore Orioles. They are such a good team.
Yeah, I can't even believe the Angels won 2 games.
The Arizona
out of 4.
Diamondbacks have won 8 out of their last 10.
Well, because they were playing the A's.
Well, no, they're on a run.
Yeah, no,
They're on a run.
D-backs are good. They could give the Dodgers, which funny, Padres are reeling, and the D-backs are looking good in the West.
They're number 1 and number 2 in their starting rotation. Gallon and I can't think of the other guy's name.
Yeah, Gallen's a stud.
They're studs.
Kelly.
Yeah, that's it, Kelly. You're
Yeah.
100% correct.
Yeah.
And the Texas Rangers. And as far as this weekend is concerned, Houston's playing Oakland. Take them. Take the over. Arizona.
Yeah.
And I like the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Oh, God, they got to lose that name. Got to
Hey.
work on that later. Have a good weekend.
Enjoy. Cheers.